Molly's first leash training session. She pulls really bad on the flat collar, so I have her on the flat collar. I'm going to do the training with the flat collar because she's so smart. I think she's going to get it. So you can see she's dragging me, she's pulling me. I was walking with her, she just kept pulling. This is the issue that people have with their dogs when they're trying to teach them to walk nicely on a leash. So I have her on a long line, and I'm giving her plenty of leash to be in front of me, because the idea with my type of training is I want her to learn you can be in front of me and you're going to be uncomfortable because there's going to be pressure on your leash and your neck. When you soften that pressure and you're closer to me, you get cookies and no pressure, so it's funner to be closer to me than far away from me. And this gives the dog the choice. Do you want to be far from me or close to me? They always choose to be close to me because it's better for them. Dogs do what works for them. So when there's pressure, I'm not going to walk with her. I'm either going to stay there and let her think about that pressure, or I'm going to back up, and when she comes to me, she gets marked and rewarded. Yes! So the leash is soft, so I mark her with a yes, which she knows equals cookie, and then she has to come all the way to me to get her cookie. There's her cookie, okay? So that's what I'm going to teach her. So you can see right there, she was trying to decide, do I want to go far away from her, or do I want to come back for a cookie? So I'm backing up a little bit to kind of draw her towards me. Yes. As soon as she softens that leash, I say yes, and then she has to come all the way to me to get that cookie. This is what we're going to do all the way to the play yard. Pressure, back up. Yes. Pick up the leash soft, marker, get the cookie. Yes. Pulling the treat so hard. Yes. Yes. Now, if you remember in her first video that I made, she never gave me eye contact. So by saying yes and marking and rewarding her for coming towards me, I'm going to build in that eye contact. When she gets in front of me, it's going to become a behavior for her to turn and look at me. Yes. I'm going to teach her that. So she didn't stay for the cookie, so she didn't get that. Yes, she didn't get that cookie. Just to kind of stay committed to her reward. So she's in front of me. She pulled a little bit, but not too much, so I didn't do anything about that. She wants to smell that bush. I just kind of walked through her. So the leash is nice and soft, so I'm not doing anything about, oops, pressure. Yes. I'm always feeding her on my left side because when I get into her heel or working walk, it's going to be on the left side. So I want her to understand that's where all the cookies come from. I'm going to teach that to her now with the loose leash walking. Yes. I'm not going to walk with her when she's pulling. Work with her. So now she's starting to use her nose. She's paying less and less attention to me, but a pattern when I move away, she comes to me. So that is what I'm using to continue getting her to pay attention to me, even though she's becoming distracted. Yes. 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 So now she's kind of being responsible and holding that loose leash, right? I'm not really doing it in my footwork. So she's starting to stop when she feels that pressure. Yes! When she feels that pressure. There is a dog up there that she sees. So I'm not going to walk with her. She's focused on that dog, not me now. So I'm back away. Back away. Back away. Back away. Yes! As soon as she turns toward me, she gets her cookie. She's not paying attention to me. I'm going to back away. Back away. Yes! As soon as she turns towards me, I mark and reward her. Yes! Good girl! So that time she did it by herself. Again, the dog means nothing to her because he's not giving her a reward, but I am. Yes! Good girl. And you can also see this is a fun game for her. Keep backing up till she looks at me. Yes. She didn't really look at me, but she gave up looking at him. Oh my God, she's taking it so hard. Plus it's cold out, so my fingers hurt. So that time I backed up. She released the pressure, but she didn't turn to me, so she's not getting a cookie for that one. Yes, good girl. I'm resorting to the cookies on the ground because my fingers just hurt. Yes, good girl. Oh, bummer. She thought about pulling, then she stopped, but she didn't commit and get her cookie. Yes. Good girl. Yes! There, now this is fun for her. I actually think throwing the cookies on the ground is fun. Oh, right here. Get your cookies right there. Oh, she can smell it, but she's not real great with her nose. There you go. Good girl. Yes! Good girl. Okay, I'm going to turn the video off because I'm going to do social stuff and I want that to be a separate video.